Sometimes you might be thinking this, what is the purpose of life? Sometimes even I think, what is the purpose of life? No, I'm not asking about what is your purpose of life or my purpose of life. I think to understand what is my purpose of life, I have to spend a lot of time with myself. And life is busy. And I remember the only 10 days in Vipassana meditation where I actually got time to spend on me. Because in those 10 days, we are not allowed to speak, not allowed to meet anyone, from morning to evening meditation. But even in those days, forget the answer. I could not able to understand the question only, what is the purpose of my life? So I'm still away from that. But what is the purpose of life as a generic unit? So there are two ways of answering this question. One is spirituality, which I've yet to start that journey. And another is scientific. So if you follow scientific route, then you will say, what is the basic unit of life? Cells. In spirituality, you might say that, no, maybe there is one maker and there is no end to this then. So we'll not go on this page. Science is something which we have learned, which is researched, properly documented, validated, peer-reviewed. So let's see science. What is the purpose of life as per science? What is life? Life is, basic unit is cells. We are made up of cells, correct? So in the last millions of years, imagine the first cell got mutated, changed, and we are the mutated version of chimpanzees, nothing else. But if we are the better version of chimpanzees, every time we got better and better. Why? Because our ancestors cells. So first cell, what happened with first cell? First cell passed the information, got multiplied. And when the first cell multiplied, not only passed information, maybe the better information, better learning. Then the cell passed again the same information, but maybe slightly better information. But that's called mutation, right? Change. When one cell multiply, but this new cell is slightly changed, and change has to be towards the better side. So if we are in a very good position now in evolution, if we are far better than chimpanzees, maybe in millions of years, when the cells were passing information, they were passing better information. And that's the reason I think we reached where we have reached. So what do you mean by that? It means if the basic fundamental purpose of single cell is to pass the good information, that should be the purpose of our life also then, because we are made up of only cells. We are nothing but bunch of cells. And the purpose of single cell is passing information, and the purpose of this entire cell, imagine that entire cell should be passing information only, but better information. So that information will help other or maybe that species to become a little better and can survive. I think survival is the most important thing for any species. So to be very precise to this question, what is the purpose of life from a scientific angle is pass good information so the species can survive. That's my perspective. So what is the purpose of life according to you? Every time when I share my perspective, that doesn't mean that I'm asking you to accept my perspective. Neither I'm challenging your perspective. I'm just sharing my perspective. I have my own understanding of life. You have your own understanding of life. And I'm the social media just to share perspectives. So according to you, tell me, what is, according to you, purpose of life? This is Prem Doctor signing out. Until we meet again.